So now I'm going to take you through what is actually my least favourite method of head movement. Now, this is something that I don't encourage generally as a first means of defence, as a first line of defence, but it's something that works, okay? Now, in boxing, you have to be open-minded to everything. If something works, if something can be beneficial, there's no point choosing not to practice it just because you don't like how it works. So even just having the understanding of it, even just knowing how it works is beneficial to you. And then, it may come into your mind in the middle of a fight, in the middle of sparring, just when you need it, and it could change the situation entirely. Now, the reason I dislike it is because your head barely moves off the centre line, right? It involves a lot of legs and very minimal lateral movement. In fact, no lateral movement. This is a straight drop, okay? So the slow jab is going to come at my nose, right? Now, I need to go low to get out of the way of this. So I'm just going to drop straight down, yeah? Back heel lifts slightly and I drop straight down. That's it. That's the whole defence. There's nothing complicated about it. The straight jab comes to me, I just drop down. Get into my legs. I'm in a position to throw shots to the body. Even if then my opponent throws another shot straight afterwards, I'm pretty much out of the way of it. It can work very, very well if it's timed correctly. So if my opponent here is a patient fighter, they're a good counter puncher, it's not necessarily going to be beneficial because he'll see me drop under this jab and the next punch is going to chop down and you're going to get hurt, yeah? However, if my opponent's somebody who comes in with lots of punches quite fast and they always move in with their punches, they come in with that jab cross, I've got out the way before they've even thought about where I am, okay? A lot of the time when you have those kind of aggressive, attacking, speedy opponents, they're not going to have the opportunity to think about the next punch they're throwing or where you are while they do it, which then opens them up to more punches landing. So all I would do is as he steps in, I'll just drop down under there, nice and low, I'm into my legs, my back heel's up a tiny bit, the punch is going over my head, then I can work, I can create angles, I can do whatever I want to do from there. Okay, so you can understand from what I've explained why it's not necessarily the most effective method of defense all the time, but it certainly has its applications, provided you understand your opponent's style and you are in control of distance and timing.